So some breaking news, guys. A witness, her name is Tiffany Red, Cassie's friend, has come forward publishing a statement towards Diddy via Rolling Stones. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into this video. So before I hear anyone say, oh, now the friends are chirping up, now they're speaking up. It's not easy to speak up throughout a situation when you're dealing with a man who's extremely powerful, and all it takes is one woman to come forth for so many other women to obviously come forth with their own lawsuits and witness statements. Now, if a man in the public eye comes forward just like Cassie did, then we're going to see a lot of men come forward as well. That's how it works. It just takes one person and it's a domino effect. If Cassie sorted this out privately with Diddy, none of these other lawsuits will be coming forth like this in any way. And this is how it works, because that's just how a lot of humans are. You know, they find confidence and validation once somebody else comes forward initially first. So let's get into this video because a lot is going on. This just came out of nowhere and I was not meant to film this, but let's get into it. Dear Sean Combs, I'm stepping forward to recount my experience as a witness to events detailed in my friend Cassandra Ventura's now settled civil lawsuit. I'm breaking my silence, freeing myself from haunting recollections, standing in solidarity with Cassie publicly, and standing up for myself. I fear for my safety, as her suit alludes to me, although not by name. Interesting. I hope that revealing my identity to the public will afford me some measure of protection. Do you see what I'm saying? It's hard to speak up. Cassie and I became friends in 2015 whilst co-writing songs for her album that you never released. We remain close to this very day. I'm one of the friends mentioned in a lawsuit specifically from the night of her 29th birthday, as detailed in the section labeled Mr. Combs forces Mrs. Ventura into trafficking. Later that evening, after being at the party since it started that afternoon, Cassie wanted to go to a karaoke spot called Blind Dragon on Sunset Boulevard with some friends. You were not happy that she was leaving at all. I remember your people hovering around us trying to discourage Cassie from leaving, but we went anyway. You followed us and arrived just a little bit after we did. It was instantly uncomfortable. You pulled Cassie out of the private karaoke room. She put her head down and went with you. I followed to see if she was okay, but something was off. When I walked out of the room, you had her backed into a corner in the hallway outside of the door, and your security surrounded you two as you cursed her out with your hands in her face. She and I briefly made eye contact. I felt helpless. She looked afraid and kept looking down at the floor. I didn't know what to do. I was very scared. When we got back to her house, she kept saying to us she didn't want to go with you, but you were already on your way to pick her up. Wow. One of our friends was packing an overnight bag for her. I'll never forget it. It was the biggest Birkin bag I'd ever seen. It was blue. I kept asking why they were packing her stuff if she clearly said she didn't want to go with you. And this person said she always goes. You arrived at the door and whisked her away. Cassie looked very uneasy. I didn't know where you were taking her. Once you left, the person who packed the bag said, they'll be back. Watch. It was almost like they had seen this movie before. And evidently this was in regards to Tiffany describing how Diddy forced Cassie to go to a freak-off after her 29th birthday party, an incident Cassie detailed in her lawsuit. So again, this gives credence to Cassie's case, because a lot of people are, stating, well, as of right now, it's speculation, nothing's in the court of law, so in the court of public opinion, the man is innocent until, screamed guilty, etc. With 4 lawsuits come forth. And now a statement from a friend detailing how controlling this man was in party environments and the fact that she had everything bagged up. These men who were like, oh, she always goes, oh, she'll be back, watch. You lot need to speak up. You lot need to come with your chest. You lot need to start talking and stop acting like fucking dickheads and minding your own business and keeping your mouth closed. You lot need to speak the fuck up and speak up about what the shit that you saw, especially the workers who were at these freak-offs wearing these masks. You lot need to start talking as well, because the way all of you lot are silent, diddly and daddly and saying, oh, I want to have my peaceful life now. That was in the past. Fuck all of that shit. Fuck your peaceful life now, because the peaceful life that you have now is because of the abuse that you saw when Cassie was going through XY shit. Nobody should be living a peaceful life now because of the abuse that somebody else had to endure for your peace currently today. If you've seen things, especially the men in these particular scenarios, the freak-offs, the men who are handling, the men who are moving, Cassie and etc., packing their bags and etc., and all of you lot need to start talking, because the way you lot are bare silent is pissing me the fuck off, and I'm about to lose it. And I find it very irritating, because only women are coming forward with public statements, again, for their own protection and etc., and lawsuits and etc., but the men are the people that I really want to hear from, because unfortunately in this world it it carries weight. But these specific men, the men at the freak-offs, the men who are the security guards, the men who are handling Cassie and moving her around and all the shit that they have seen, these don't need to start speaking up. I know people are scared of P. Diddy, especially when you're in the circumference of LA and in America, in New York, people are scared of P. Diddy. But P. Diddy is not God. Stop fearing this waste man because he's an absolute dickhead. I'm not scared of him. I've never been scared of him. Nobody should be scared of a man like that because that only allows to continue the abuse. Continue. Break the fear, guys. Break that chain, break that fear like Cassie did, and look what it's doing. It's causing a significant ripple effect. So he's a waste man, and the people, all the men around him who are the security guards and the moving stuff and handling the freak-offs and, you know, etc. All of you lot are dickheads because none of you lot are speaking up as well. And I just find it very irritating. Fuck your peaceful life right now because people have gone through a significant amount of abuse. These girls, Cassie and etc. Speak the fuck up. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. It don't make no sense. PD's gonna come for you too. Like, this man is not God, bro. Like, you can't just come for everyone left, right, and center. Regardless of how powerful he was then, he's not as powerful anymore right now. So this is the time for you to speak up. I'm not mad at anybody not speaking up then because, of course, you're dealing with a very powerful man. But now, speak the fuck up. Do you understand? And if you've seen Cassie being abused, which these men have, and if you've seen him Cassie being passed the freak-offs and you're handling her stuff, and you know that she looks uncomfortable, these men, because if a friend can pre it, you lot as security guards and people who handle the freak-offs, all of you lot can see it. And the fact that none of you do anything to help her on the sly, nasty men, bruv. Nasty men. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on when it comes to this. I just wanted to let that out because it's just pissing me the fuck off that these men are really just staying all silent. Speak up, guys. And I'm not even referring to the men who've been abused left, right, center by him because it's hard for a man to speak up or a woman to speak up in general. I'm speaking about the men who are witnessing to so much stuff that took place and have not said a word, and it's been 2.5 weeks. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, I would appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Like, fuck his legacy, do you understand? Fuck this whole, oh, his legacy, he's done so much for the culture, all this. This man is a disgusting fool, trafficking girls, R-wording them allegedly, and you lot want to be talking about what music he's created. Because, real talk, after the song when Biggie passed away, what has this man done in terms of music that has been so iconic? Because I'm really trying to find out. That's been, you know, everywhere. I'll wait.